Danya would not have done that against me. He would have played rook c8 and tried to flag me 100%. 100%. What have they played? They played what, 15 games basically? Yeah, no, I mean, at first he almost let off the hook, but then he was able to just get it back with the knight e6 knight f7. Yeah, I failed to do it and got flagged. Yeah, it was unfortunately like a straight up no increment game with like, I don't know, like 30 seconds or something. But yeah, that was very poor. I'm not happy about that. I still remember it. GG, yeah, GG. I'm not playing blitz against Magnus, not tonight for sure. Maybe soon. We'll see. We'll see. You never know. Danya is down a lot of space. Magnus is a lot of space again. Apparently H3 is back. Oh, you have d5 and bishop b4. Wow. Magnus getting a little bit careless here. A little bit careless. Yeah, a little bit careless here. I don't think they're playing. They're not playing for anything. No. Now queen b3 and rook d1, or queen c2 and rook d1. Still looks very pleasant for white. No increment. No, they're playing straight up. They're playing for bragging rights. Indeed, indeed. But Danya is actually, he's starting to get the rhythm back a little bit here the last few games, I feel like. Probably takes queen d, well, there's bishop c4 maybe. No soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán. Ba, ba, bum, ba. Now bishop c4 puts pressure on the diagonal here. Yo no soy marinero. Sí. Más o menos. Maybe there's a forced checkmate here with some kind of funky business. Can you sack? No, right? I mean, Magnus wants to sack. It's my first thought, but I don't think it works. You probably have to just go bishop c4. Am I done competing in the US Championship? Not necessarily, but if they intend to have the tournament where it's 13 rounds, I mean, the odds of me playing it are very low. I mean, for the candidates, I understand it. For something like the like Vicon Zay, that's tradition. It's been that way forever. I mean, it's what it is. And I may or may not play those events, but if the US Championship is going to be 13 rounds going forward, I think it's very unlikely that I'll play it ever again, at least as long as I'm a streamer. Very unlikely. It's phenomenal you don't have to pay for it. Welcome to the modern age. Welcome to the modern age where chess is everywhere and you get to watch your content. You don't have to pay for it even, which is amazing. Amazing. Probably knight d4 and bishop d5 and rook f5 makes a lot of sense. 13 rounds. I mean, there are two tournaments that are 13 rounds. You have Vicon Zay and the Candidates. Candidates obviously should be 13 rounds. Very long tournament. It's for the World Championship. Yeah. So I mean, that's my general take on it. Every stream is a free chess lesson. I'm glad you enjoy it. Thank you so much, you guys. So we pay for it by watching ads. Well, you guys, you can use your Amazon Prime and subscribe free to the stream if you want to. Take $5 out of that Amazon Prime subscription and put it towards my channel. If you do that, you guys, you don't have to spend $5. It does not auto renew, of course, because if Prime renewed, you know that Amazon will lose more money. So they give you this sneaky little thing, and they hope you forget to use it every month. So make sure to use that Prime every single month. Take $5 out of Jeff Bezos' pocket. He's got enough money. I saw he was like gallivanting somewhere recently. I don't know what the guy is doing, but he has way too much money to begin with. You know, after all, like, he's angering the Dutch people with that huge boat and yacht that he had just built in the great city of Rotterdam. So take money away from Jeff and put it in the pocket of hardworking streamers like myself. Thank you so much, Kevin D, for the Prime. Thank you to Honest Hobo for the Prime. Ebso with the Prime. Wactus MC with the Prime. Sinner Pence Birth for the 7. I am Rosen for the 26 months. Thank you so much to Sebastio as well. Something's loose here. Why is everything hanging for Danya? Oh, I guess, I mean, it's actually a swap, but looks bad. Does Bezos have more money than me? Yeah, I mean, you think? Yeah. Thank you so much to Eric Rosen, by the way, for the 26-month resub. Thank you so much, man. Hope all's good in St. Louis. Hope you're having a good time. Thank you so much to Big Weenus for the gifted sub. Thank you so much to Big Weenus. Appreciate it. Thank you so much to Uzi Doozy for the prime and Pseudo Yim for the 6 months. Appreciate it. Thank you. This takes I don't know, it's been a long stream. Sorry, like I shouldn't be laughing at something like that, but I don't know. It's been a long stream. Big what? Yeah, it's been a long stream. I mean, what do you want me to say? Rook C1, Rook D5. Rook D5 E4. These are just Kavita for the 5 gifteds. Gotta be a way to win because takes was Rook D1. Knight G1 E4. Knight F3 takes. Yeah, this is game. Daniel will probably fight on, but he's gonna lose. Probably just okay. B6. Good enough, yeah. Why is Magnus thinking so long here, dude? B7, Rook B1, Rook B4. It's Queen H8, Rook B6 and mate, Rook B6 and Queen E5. Yeah, I mean, he almost threw that. Almost. Thank you so much to Sift Up for the prime. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah. Bezos has nothing over Hikaru's stepfather in his chess academy. Right, exactly, you guys. Of course, yes. I mean, yeah. What can I say? The statement speaks for itself. I've never been to the Charlotte Chess Center. No, I haven't. But they're doing great work there, and it's great to see that there are many different groups that are trying to do stuff that are very beneficial for juniors and people who don't have these opportunities to play in norm terms and things of that nature. So yeah, it's really great to see, even though I haven't been there. Thanks so much to Hiccup Sony for the prime. Peter, Danya, and all those guys are doing a great job. Thank you so much to Sanji Promise for the 3 months. Yeah, it's +3, but Magnus got off to a really bad start. Thank you so much to XX Joe for the prime. Thank you so much to XX Joe. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much to Joyce Rosa for the 14 months. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Magnus is a good position. He's got the bishop pair. Daniel's piece is kind of a little bit awkward on the king side here, so I really like it. I really like what's going on. 10-hour stream, you guys. I can still every so often pull it out and bring up the big streams, but it is not as easy as it was like 3 years ago. Like during the pandemic, I felt like I could just stream on, like, I was going on fumes, but I could just go forever no matter what. So it's not as easy. White's trying to go knight d4, knight f5, or get a fork on c6 here. Am I gonna come to London? Oh, that was for Eric, sorry, not for me. London, I guess. Who knows? I don't think there are any tournaments in London, unfortunately. I would love to go to London again. I played the London Chess Classic every year. I don't have d4, g, probably g3 to guard the pawn because you still get the f5 square. Probably knight f5. Knight h6 and queen f6, I assume. Just takes him back. I mean, white's better here, but Magnus has ideas with d5 or f5 because of the pin on the e file. Here's with Tony Zignago with the 2 months. Thank you, Tony Zignago. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Subscribed. When are you going to come up with that Hikaru can position?
Yeah. Probably. You don't want to. I don't know. Computer says takes and bishop e2. I mean, that's very dang because you have to see bishop e2 hitting the pawn. I don't think Dan will find. I think Dan is very likely to blunder. Or is he actually should find bishop e2 now because it's the only move, otherwise your queen's getting trapped. He should find, but he does find it now. Yeah, once you take, then it's not hard to find, but impressive by Danya. Thank you so much Generico for the prime and Soggy Croutons with the tier 1. Thank you so much, appreciate it. 10 hours. Yeah, I mean, I haven't looked at my dashboard lately. What are we at? 10:04. It happens. I mean, okay, computer likes f4. Actually, not a hard move to find because all these ideas are kind of nasty here, and you then can start to attack on the king side. But will he find it? We'll see. He does find it. Good move. Danya's beads kicked in. Good one. I start work with stream, get back from work, still streaming. You're crazy. I mean, I can still do it every so often, but it's not it's not something I can just do every day. Like you know, it's tough. But I mean, Tuesdays are the one day that I do stream until the cows come home. So yeah. Is it true that Ken Regan's algorithm doesn't take time into account per move? You can't though, because if you're playing over the board, the timestamps are never accurate. So that's one big piece of information. If there was a way to accurately have that, it would make a huge difference for cheat detection. I assume knight h5 and rook g3 is winning. But yes, like that actually is a real thing. Like if there was a way to have timestamps that were accurate, that would make a big difference for over the board cheat detection. But I mean, you look at the US Championship, it's not accurate. Like the timestamps are not accurate, so you don't really know what is correct, what isn't correct. Can't you check the stream? Yeah, but I mean, like that's asking a lot. Probably queen g3 and rook d6, I assume. Okay, how are you? Queen g4 is not mate though, because the king gets out, so I'm not sure what's going on. Why aren't they accurate? That I don't know. That's a technical issue that I have no insight into. I have no insight. Probably just gonna go f6 and try to go for mate. I mean, someone in chat can tell me, I mean, like what it is, but I think there's something technical about it, because the clocks never seem correct anywhere. When I look, they generally seem off. Danya blunders, he's gonna lose this game. Queen g4. Oh, you can just take on f. I mean, maybe if you can just take though. Yeah, Danya flubbed this. He flubbed it. The e-boards record all moves and store the games. I mean, maybe they do, but when I look at games, because as I've said before, it's actually very important when you're looking at theory to see how long people use on every moves. It doesn't look accurate when I've checked. I mean, of course I don't know, like, but it doesn't seem accurate. Queen g5 and rook f6 maybe. Queen c5, I bet. Yeah, queen c5 and we reach an end game and Dan is probably gonna lose. Maybe. Oh, he blunders. Oh, Danya. Oh, what a lucky draw for Danya. Huge draw. 10-7. Wow. That's ridiculous that FIDE and professional just groups haven't figured out how to have timestamps. Like I said, I think it's something technical, but it is something going forward that if there is a way to have accurate timestamps for games that are relayed, that should be just 100% worked on, and it should be done. Yeah, I mean, Danya's better in these scrambles. Magnus seems a touch slow from what I'm seeing. That's what I feel like. By the way, this is what Gary Kimovich-Kasparovich was playing in St. Louis a couple of years ago. This line with knight takes e5. I think it's d4 knight e2. I think he had something like this against Dominguez, if I remember correctly. This is why if it was 3-1 Magnus would adopt Danya. Probably true. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is all normal. I think it's knight f6 again. A computer likes knight g5. Weird. Gary Kasparov, the former world chess champion, also known as Gary Chess. Vienna is kind of playable. I mean, it's not a bad opening. It doesn't mean you get like an advantage, but it's okay. Definitely reasonable. Thanks so much to Ronki Hano with the prime and Woe JC with the prime. Thanks so much, you guys, for the prime resubs. Appreciate it. You heard Kasparovich, yeah. Yeah, but I meant Gary Kasparov. You mean the guy on Twitter that owned Elon? I thought it was the other way around, but there's some kind of funky I guess g5 you have knight e5, because these knights are a little bit iffy here after g5, but you have knight e5 to hit f7, so you can't do it. I have been to Vienna, yeah. And he wants to go here in rook e1, I guess. Apparently that's a blunder. I don't know why. Oh, is there g5 again? No, queen c5. Who's my pick to win the US Championship? Probably queen c5, queen c8, maybe. G4 knight g4 knight h3 takes queen c. I mean, this is very dank. Maybe you go queen c5 queen c8 knight h3, because takes, you take, but very hard to judge. Ah, but there's maybe knight a4 there. Queen e7 take maybe that's why. So queen c8, knight h3, I bet, because now there's no knight a4, although there still is knight c4. Danya's got to go. Queen c8 only move. I think knight h. No, but knight h4 is h6, and you still lose a pony. That's brutal, actually. Lev is having a rough week. Yeah, Lev is just seemingly. I don't know what to say. It's tough, very tough to see. Bishop, nice move, because takes you take. Okay, and actually I think that was a computer move. Okay, takes fairly balanced. I take with a pawn for sure here, just to open up this weakness on c3. Knight e5, rook c8, or knight e4. Looks like, I mean, it feels like Danya should be fine here. Probably rook c8 or knight e4 anyway. Don't know which one's best. I would have never found that. Yeah. It goes rook e8. I mean, still probably reasonable. Oh wait, now there's a pawn. Wait. Takes knight e4, f3, or maybe rook f1, knight c3, and knight e2. Still messy. Things which that big cat belly for the 25 months. Queen a7, knight e2, knight e4 is probably a draw, but white gets a rook behind the passed pawn, so maybe their chances to win. Crazy the difference between 2600 2700 OTB. Danya never plays in any tournaments. I mean, Danya is very good. Knight e2 and rook e5 with the fork. Knight e2 and rook e5. Why is Danya thinking knight e2 is the obvious move? Very obvious tactical motive with rook e5 and knight f3. I think it's so much a blunder time for the tier 1, and Jackie with the tier 1. Thanks so much, appreciate it. Thank you. 6-hour blitz match on Lee Chess between you and Magnus for 1 million. Hey, sure, absolutely. Is there, wait, rook e5, queen e. I mean, I guess it should be a draw, but Daniel might try to flag Magnus. In fact, I think he will try to flag him. I think Daniel's gonna win this game on clock. I think so. Did Mamadov cheat against me? I mean, I don't think so. But again, nobody knows what the heck is going on with that whole, with like the title Tuesday. I don't think anyone knows. Maybe you have queen a4 and queen a2. I don't know. King h5. Oops, rook a7. Yeah, I think Magnus is gonna get flagged here. Or no, wow, Danya shows respect and gives him the draw. He would not have given me the draw there. He would have tried to flag me there. He would not have made the draw. That was really generous. Danya would not have done that against me. He would have played rook c8 and tried to flag me 100%. Okay, so what is it? 10.5, 7.5. 2 more to 20. I'm betting they're going to stop at 20. That's my guess. Okay, knight d4, of course, all very normal. Ich bin ein Berliner. Yeah. No, I mean, I know it. I just know it. He would have played rook c8 or any other move. He would not have made a repetition. I guarantee you of that. There's no chance he would have made a repetition. I think this is a one-pronged attack for the tier 1. I mean, I know that. I'm not even confident. I'm 100% sure. Okay, I think b5 and d6 are the moves, or queen e7, which is also another option here. If you played Magnus 20 times, do you think you could beat him once? I played him once earlier and I beat him in the one game, so I would hope so. I don't know. I would hope so, considering we played one game in Title Tuesday and I won the one game. But hey, whatever. Probably d6 and queen e4. I don't like what Danya's doing here, actually. It's probably okay. The knight f3 and some c3, bishop c2, or maybe h3. He goes c3. He's got two options: bishop c2 or rook e1. Bishop g4, bishop c2 takes. Maybe just h3 and trade into the end game. Probably h3 trade and then go from there. My Title Tuesday record against him, I don't know if we played like in the eons, like the Stone Age, but since he started playing on chess.com, we drew both times. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? I beat him in the one game today, so I think it's 2 draws and 1 win. Maybe I mean, I don't think we played any of the other Title Tuesdays. Knight h5, of course, and h6 and knight f4, bishop f4, obviously. Or wait, no, knight h5. There might be rook e7 though. Maybe not so simple. So we'll see. Okay, this should be a draw. Rook e8, h6, h6 and king f8, and then rook e8. Although maybe white can get in behind the pawns. Yeah, probably just rook e8. I mean, this is so drawn. Rook d8, bishop f5. Okay. You can play h4. You can also just go king e1, d1.
Just took $5 out of Bezos's pocket. Thanks.
I mean, Magnus is going to try to run the king up, I think. So you probably should go rook e1, rook g1. Yeah, important motif. Actually, now it might be better for white. There's rook g4. And black's king is kind of cut off on the rim. This is looking kind of scary. There's rook g4 and f4. Magnus might lose this game since he didn't just force a draw with rook e8. Rook g4. Bishop c1 maybe. He goes b3, logical. Still wants rook g4, but nothing's under attack. Thank you so much to PPGM for the tier 1 and Mooney with the prime, and I Imagine Crayons for the 2 months. Thank you so much. I misspelled what? I don't know. Rook g4, of course. 10 hours Pog. Yeah, we've been live for a long time today. Who's my favorite streamer? I don't have a favorite streamer. There are many that I watch though, here or there. So okay, but now king h5, and you can't no, that hangs. Maybe bishop e2. Thanks so much, Charky, for the 16 months. Thanks so much, Charky. $10 hours. Yeah, we're what, like 10 and a half in or something like that. Yeah, I mean, the grind is real, you guys. Bishop d3, of course. But again, like, you can't really do much here, even though you have the extra pawn. It's on the edge. I think we'll probably get a draw here. Maybe, yeah, rook h8, rook g4, king f8. Whoa. I mean, takes. No, you can't look at the f4 hangs. I mean, if I'm Danya here, I'm trying to force a draw with rook g4, rook h4. I'm not gambling here. This is getting a little bit scary with the weak pawn on d4. I'm gonna try, but I would just check again. But now Magnus is gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna take the draw, because now his rook's getting in. It's getting a little bit scary suddenly for Danya. Speaking of streamers, here we go. How do you stop the pawn? Rook g2 and h6, h7. Wait, what? Why don't you keep the king cut? What? Probably just rook f5 and h7. Oh, rook g5. Oh, brutal. Oof. Oh, that hurts. Oh man, and it's back to 2 points. Back to 2 points. Two points after all that. Huge win for Danya. That hurts. Yeah. Maybe e4, just build a big white center here. Big white center is impressive. Yeah, there's a big white center here. So yeah, thank you so much to J-Knot for the prime. Appreciate. All right, you guys, I think this is gonna be the final game that I cover. I am actually quite tired. I mean, this is like the 20th game of this match, so I think this is gonna be the last game that I cover. I'm probably gonna call it a day after the stream, or after this game, sorry. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this very long 11, like what, 10.5-hour stream, whatever it is. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. I will be streaming again tomorrow. We'll be playing in Arena Kings most likely, and going from there. So I must cover it until it ends. If they don't stop after 20, they're probably gonna play till like 40 or 50, honestly. So I'm going to be calling it after this. Probably d5 and some g3 knight. I mean g3 knight h4 maybe. A4 because knight d6 should be a5 maybe. Okay, I don't like f6. Now there's gonna be something bad happening on the king side. So yeah. So thank you so much to Uzi Spencer for the 16 months. Thank you so much. He needs Arena Kings tomorrow because he can't count out chess school retirement money. Yeah, that's gonna become a new meme, you guys. That's gonna become a new meme. You know it's gonna become the new meme, like that chess retirement school money. Like, I mean, we all can see it. Yeah. Okay, so queen e6 knight f5 are ideas here. And let's see, maybe rook f3 rook h3 is an idea too. I don't know. Queen e6, very nice move. Thanks, partner. Love the content. Thank you so much, you guys. So we'll see. I mean, I like Danya's position here. I mean, maybe rook a2 and rook a1, or maybe I don't know which square. Probably just rook a2 and rook a1 makes sense here. Still rook bishop b7, rook a7. You trade and go bishop rook a8 though at the end. Probably Danya's gonna hold this. Yeah, he's gonna hold this game. You go knight f5 and this should be a draw now. Just takes and bring the king to blockade, and should be a draw. The only question is, can you somehow rotate your knight? Maybe like 1 2 3 4 5, something like that. I mean, you probably go g4 h4 to expand on the king's side. Oh, bishop c2. No, king f8. Danya's trying to get his knight in, I think. Or no, maybe he wants this. He wants bishop c8, bishop d7, then knight a6, c7, e8, I thought. Yeah, I assume you're gonna go here. Bishop c8, bishop d7, bishop c8, I assume, and then d7, and then try to rotate the pony to d6. Or he's gonna go straight for it. Not a huge fan of this because I feel like white's gonna maybe c8, bishop c2, knight e8, g6. Things which will RVM for the prime. I do think that looking at this position now, I have a feeling that Magnus is gonna somehow lose this game. I think Danya's gonna win this. Like bishop c8, d7, and knight e8, d6, or bishop a6, bishop a6, bishop b3, and knight e8. Yeah, I think Danya's gonna win this game actually. Let's see if he can finish off this match in style and only lose by 1 point. Things are just Archer for the 8 months. Am I gonna go call my stepdad after this and have a laugh about the chess school thing? Maybe I will, except my stepfather's actually having some health issues right now, so I'm not sure I really want to bring stuff like that up at the moment. So we'll see. At some point, I mean, this has to be winning for black. I mean, okay, computer likes takes e4, probably good enough, but we'll see. Or he can do this now. I mean, Magnus would be insane not to trade and draw. Okay, this, yeah, if toilet gets clogged, this is going to be a draw, obviously. Yeah, it's going to be a draw, I'm pretty sure. So game ends in a draw. That makes it 11-9. These guys are going to keep going, but you know, it's been a fun ride. It's been a good stream. I'm pretty tired. They might play another 10 games, another 20 games, you never know. So yeah, I think they're gonna go more. So I'm gonna call it a day, you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow.